Hello and welcome to another episode of Don't Die December. This is now episode 4, it's day 9, which, yes, means I'm actually recording this on the same day that I recorded the outro to the other episode, but that's because things are happening. And we're about to go meet up with Musicman and Pixlriffs because, well, we've decided we want to go find a forest mansion. This is probably a really bad idea. Maybe I won't see day 10, but maybe I will. I don't know. It's like only an hour till midnight, so technically I might make it to day 10. Just.
Look at all those chickens.
And there they are, staring at chickens. Hey, Musicman. Hey, Riffs.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Beardy?
I've got lots of paper for cartography, dude, because we're going on a mission today, and I believe the plan is to go find a forest mansion.
Yeah, all these people getting totems the newfangled way. I thought I'd go a little bit old school, and I really want to find a woodland mansion just for the sake of it. We're going to get lots of diamond hose, and there's going to be, as long as I get to tag an evoker and claim a legit totem, none of this blood totem nonsense, then I'm entirely on board.
Wow, he's come down.
I'm just here to protect pigs.
I was going to say, he's come down pretty hard on the blood totems there, hasn't he?
I mean, they're a hot button issue on this server, I've got to say.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And I've just realised, as we are in the presence of Musicman, there's one thing I've forgotten to bring with me, which is about 10 boats. So I'm going to be right back. Plenty of boats.
I still have a boat, and I think that'll be fine.
One boat. Wow, you're obviously nowhere near as scared as I am.
He's a beast.
Look, last episode I made it back from the end in one piece, and I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting an episode 4, so I'm still buzzing from that right now.
Nice. Don't worry, you'll be fine. We after everything we've done, I'm pretty sure we can handle the Woodland mansion.
Famous last words, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. I think we're gonna need more paper or glass.
You know what? I can fly back home and grab some too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy some.
Sugar out there.
I'm gonna buy some glass from the librarians and turn that into panes and do the librarian cartographer trade loop for a bit.
Oh, nice. Sneaky. I like it. We are surviving. There's like no danger here. We've got Musicman and we've got boats. We're fine.
Yeah.
the winning combination for any Illager related activities.
Exactly.
Oh gosh, man.
Good news, gents. I have us a Woodland Explorer map, so we are good to go as long as we've got a reasonable supply of gunpowder, of which I have a couple of stacks here in the ender chest. So I think I can make us some additional fireworks.
Let me grab some extra gunpowder too.
I think I've got 2 stacks of fireworks, and I've got another stack and a half of gunpowder in my ender chest.
Oscar's here.
Hey, Oscar, I think he wants the dragon egg. Just to hold.
Nice. I've got.
You want some of this? Well, it looks like we need to go to the southwest, which is in that sort of direction that way, because my little player icon is in the top right corner of the map right now.
That's so cool.
Okay.
I have no idea how to make a map. That's so cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I didn't even make this one. I bought it off a guy, so...
some dodgy guy in a back alley made
Exactly.
Made a bone?
Up his coat.
Yes, there was a man in a bone cave, and I bought a map off of him. So I guess if you chaps are ready to head out, we can just sort of head in a general that way sort of direction. I'll have the map in my offhand, and
sounds good to me.
I will give you the signal when we're ready to land. If we can fly in a V formation, that'd be great.
That'd be amazing.
That would actually be legendary.
It'd look very good on Beardstone's replay mod.
Yeah, I've literally just started recording replay there, so yeah, had to be done. Had to be done.
Nice.
All right,
lead the way,
if
sir.
you're ready, then let's to the skies.
How's the V formation looking?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I've got to say, this is more organized than I ever expected it to be. So, as far as I can tell, this could be like 60,000 blocks away or more at this point. Like, I genuinely don't know. So, I'm going to try and conserve fireworks a little bit here, but I've got a few more stacks, so... I think
happening right now? I'm like,
I'm going to attempt to land, but I don't know
it's
what. Okay.
I need to record this, like,
This hasn't gone well. I'm a little bit worried about where I'm going to be when if we're able to log back in.
Very much so.
yeah, same.
Okay, I just joined the game and I was still in the air above a snowy tundra, gradually gliding down.
Well, thank goodness for that. Oh, okay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm going to set down. I'm kind of above a mountain biome right now. I'll check my coordinates. I'm atop a mountain.
Most likely this one.
You're right then.
The one above the dark
This is a
forest?
mountain that's got a giant mushroom on it for some reason. I see you.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, giant mushroom on a mountain.
Come over here. There's a red mushroom that's just like.
What? That's in a really
Yeah,
weird
right?
place.
It is.
Right, Pixlriffs, you know the way.
All right, we're heading off in this direction and hopefully not crashing the server this time. Yeah.
Woo!
It is
Oh,
right
it's a good
here
one. It's a good
There
one.
it is.
Oh, look at that.
It's a good one.
This is beautiful.
Sweet.
Man, I'm
We
so
are-
excited for this.
on the
Wait,
roof.
I want to go too. Where are you guys?
We're 10,000 blocks out, Bruno.
It's a
It
long,
might take you a while.
long trip.
Oh, don't die.
Wait, I'll be there. Tell me the course. I'll be
Right,
there.
I am gonna.
Turtle.
Yeah,
I
come
put-
on.
I'm not gonna have any spoilers here. I'm gonna wait for Mr. BrunoDanUy's video. And if one of you is not on the server tomorrow, I know what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. The only thing I forgot was my change of pants.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know if I brought my chest plate with me. I think I may have left that at my
I have
house.
an extra one if you don't have one.
Yeah, I think
have one
maybe
of my
that might be a bit more useful than wings.
My palms are sweaty. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Cue the epic music.
There's the Vindicator, and I am running. Why are they both on me? Of course they're both on me. Yeah, I think they're on the upstairs floors. They're normally, you can hear them through the walls.
Where are you? Okay.
Oh, the skeleton is helping me dispose of the creeper. All right, creeper's down. Very nice. Okay, got a Vindicator here. Okay, Evoker Vexes. Vex through the
Welcome.
floor. Vex through the floor.
Let me see.
Call me somewhere. You can never keep track of them.
Hello.
There are so many Vexes here all of a sudden. What the heck?
Crap. Holy crap, that Johnny ruined my
Careful,
life.
Beardstone.
Yeah, I know.
How many Evokers did you aggro?
None, I was behind you the whole time.
Yikes.
Yeah, we heard that one.
There must be one that I missed, because I definitely shot one of them and killed him, but there's loads of Vexes spawning now.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, we had him.
Oh my days. Seriously, I need to get out of here.
Okay, yep, he's upstairs. I see.
Let's leave, Beardstone.
Yeah, I'm out the front door, mate. I've gone.
Same.
They're here. They're out in the forest.
And he's dead. He's dead.
There's like so many Vexes on us right now. No idea.
Oh, I just killed 3 Vexes.
We're laying down some suppressing fire.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, we got you. We're holding you back. We're holding back for you, man. Woo.
Yeah, they're starting to die off now. That was more Vexes than I've had to deal
Look
with
out,
for a
Beardstone.
while.
That was crazy. I can't believe we survived that.
Got it. Let's go.
Me and Beardy just running for the tree line.
I was literally running into the trees, throwing boats down. Just run away.
It sounds so logical when you put it like that.
Are you still recording me? Here you go. Hold on. Here, we gotta do the dance. Let's put this on top. Here we go.
Bruno in a dragon hat. Hey, Bruno.
Thank you, man.
There's just beard stones everywhere.
Well done.
I may
guys.
have blown a couple holes in the ceiling, man.
Yeah, you really did. I looked up and was like, I don't remember blowing up a creeper there.
Wow, nice one, Bruno.
There's sometimes hidden chests and stuff. It's like directly behind the villager head that's
Oh yes.
on the stairs.
Mine was filled with spiders when I checked it.
This is a room just full of disappointment.
Yeah, it's a
It
room full of
really is, man.
disappointment in the form of birch planks.
This
Yeah.
regenerates inside the...
I'm about to take some of these bookshelves.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's
Light it up in here first.
it's actually kind of worth raiding mansions for bookshelves.
Absolutely. There was the library that was in the one that I rated was huge. I mean, it was like bookshelves for days, man. It was insane.
My entire inventory is full of books right now.
Mine's working on it.
No, that's a legendary moment, right?
Local man survives double creeper.
Oh, there's a creeper right here.
Beardy and Musicman are going one way, so if someone's going to die, it's going to be Pix. So I'll go with him. You almost died.
That's so scary. When I heard those explosions, I was just looking at the bottom left of my screen like, please no.
I was just frozen in space. It's like a
This
car
thing-
crash in
this
slow
is
motion.
insane. Exactly.
All right. If we want to head home, chaps, then it's northeast for us for about 10,000 blocks. But this has been great. Thank you guys for.
I just fly up. Just glide.
Yeah, you can. Just got to make sure that your elytra doesn't run out.
Well, it was a little bit hairy in places, but I'm happy to say we don't need to dig any extra graves for those that went to the Forest Mansion because we actually all made it back alive, despite the insane amount of vexes that we had there. I've never seen anything like it. It was absolutely crazy, and yeah, enjoyable, but mad. At one point on the way there, however, we were loading so many chunks so quickly the server couldn't keep up, and we actually crashed the entire game, which was another hairy moment. Thankfully though, the server came straight back up, we managed to crack on, and nobody was lost during that incident. However, as always, I have more bad news to report. So it's actually now day 13 on the server. I've not been able to get on for a couple of days because I've been very, very busy sorting out stuff for Truly Bedrock, and I'm sad to report we've actually had a couple more deaths. The first one of these was Mr. BJW. He was actually in the Nether and he didn't realise his gold armour had broken, and I'm sure you can probably fill in the gaps for the rest of this story. But essentially there is now a piglin in the Nether wearing an elytra, lots of really awesome gear, and that's where he'll be staying. But it wasn't just BJ we lost, because later that evening, I think about 3 or 4 hours later, we also lost MisterGeof. So he was in the end, he was end raiding, and he was talking about how he didn't need a totem and how he didn't need to put on his chest plate, and that's a bit of an ominous sign from the weather there. But essentially he accidentally hit an Enderman, and then the Enderman did not accidentally hit him, the Enderman mauled him to death. So we've actually lost 2 more members of the server. So that leaves 11 of us remaining, and me with more graves to dig. And speaking of graves to dig, before we can do that, we do actually need to get the church finished. So I think our very next step is going to be to get all this texturized, get the outside of the church done, get the roof sorted out, and then we can actually move on to the graveyard, which is going to be absolutely awesome, because it's really going to tie this whole area together, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to run down to the mines, I'm going to grab myself a bit of extra andesite, I'm going to harvest some of these vines here as well, and then I'm going to come back and make a start on this build. See you in a mo. Hope you enjoyed that time-lapse there with music by the amazing Jono Smithers, and since that time-lapse finished, I have actually been doing a few other little bits and bobs, which I completely forgot to record, which was very silly of me. So I'm going to quickly show you around what we've done. So as you throw in the time-lapse, the main thing was just getting some texture on the roof, sorting out the walls and stuff as well, but I've also added a little bit of foliage and a bit of overgrowth around the side, just to tie it into the landscape a bit better, so it's not just a big, well, bunch of cubes on the landscape. But not only that, I've also started work out here on the graveyard. So, something I did notice was that Pix has been building, and he's got his wheat fields in, or at least the start of them. I don't know if he's planning on expanding them further or not, but either way, I decided to sort of carry on the path that he had created up to here or so, in the same style, just to connect it up to the church, and make sure everything looks nice and fits well together. And I've marked out the area over here for the graveyard, and I've started to put in a couple of graves. So as you know, we have quite a few people on the server, and more than I would like are currently dying, so that's why we've built this graveyard, and I've started putting in some graves. As you can see behind me, we've got Shep, who was killed by a Ravager, and we have TabTwice there as well. So I was originally going to do big extravagant graves for everyone, but I realised this is only a 1-month server, and if I did that, then I'd spend all of my time doing that, and there's not much danger in that, and therefore it's probably going to be a lot less fun. So I've decided just to build small graves for people, and as I say, I've made a start over there, and that should be plenty of space just out the front here, and will save me having to wrap the graveyard around the back of the church as well. I've still got a few more bits I wish to do. I've got 4 more graves to put in for a start, but besides that, I've also got a few more bits I wish to do on the church. So if we go up the top here, you'll notice we have got lots of space in the top here, and, well, we could put in a couple more floors of our building. The problem, of course, was access, so I had a quick play around, and I've managed to get a ladder in here, which basically goes up the side of the iron farm. There's nothing gets affected by having this ladder there, it's absolutely fine, and this just literally goes down the side of the clock, so I've actually got access to that now, which is handy, and then this goes back down to the bottom here. So I think doing that means we're going to be able to make use of that space, so I want to get a floor in up there, and there's something else I want to do outside, just a finishing touch for the roof, so we're going to quickly do that first. There we go, we've got a couple more floors in, and yet didn't really consider the fact that the flames will come through when a golem's on fire, and it's really, really loud in here when they're burning to death. But it's fine, I'm sure I can live here temporarily. So the plan here would just be to put in a few more storage chests and just store a few bits and bobs really. We're going to have the main storage downstairs, so I don't need lots of space. We'll probably keep the windows open so I can see outside as well, although, to be honest, I can't see much. But I can spy on Ninja, which is always an important thing to do. Up here I've also squeezed in another floor, so I'm just going to make this one my bedroom. I will decorate it accordingly. And a little bit further up takes us onto the roof. And from here we can, of course, see over the whole town. And it's actually looking really good now. I like all these bits coming together. There's a nice bridge down there, so we don't have to keep taking damage by jumping off the edge there anymore, which I know technically we didn't have to do anyway, but I definitely did, more than once. Over this side of the town, we can see Bruno's villager trading area. We can see the blacksmiths that Mage made. We can even see the podium for all the shulkers. Sadly, we can't see the shulkers. And we can also see BJ's house. Sadly, that is one house that will not be finished, which is sad. I'm very sad about this. But there's a couple more things I want to do before we wrap up this episode. One of those things is to put a flag on the top of the church tower here. But I have a slight problem in that there's one thing in particular I want to build the flag out of, but I don't have any. Well, at least not really enough. I've got 3 laying around, but I need more diamond blocks. So I'm actually just going to go mining for a bit. We could do with the stone anyway, so it's not a bad thing to do. And we're pretty much out of andesite again because I use way too much of it. There we have it, a diamond flag on top of our tower. That makes me very happy to see, and it may even get bigger over time, who knows. But sadly, that is all we've got time for in today's episode. I'm going to get the next few graves up on stream, I think. That's probably what we'll end up doing. But thank you very much for hanging out. If you made it this far, then please do drop a like. It really does help the channel out. And if it is your first time here, then please do drop a subscribe. And go check out the first few episodes of Don't Die December. We've had lots of fun. And hopefully, we've got lots more... That's just the top of my head. That doesn't work, does it? Can't zoom when flying. Oh, that's disappointing. Anyway, bye-bye now.